Hello, welcome. So today I want to talk about a manifestation success story that I actually did myself. So I manifested a dog. Well, actually I manifested two dogs, but in different ways. So I will tell you a little bit about the story. So please do stay on with this video and maybe you can pick some tips up from it. So the first time I ever manifested my dog, I was a tween, so I was 11, and I really had been badgering my mother for I want to say 2-3 years about this dog. I really wanted this specific dog. So my dog was called Sunny, and he's a rough collie. So if you've ever seen the film Lassie, I'll put a picture up and you can see what he looks like. He's absolutely gorgeous. And I really wanted this specific type of dog because we'd had dogs like this before, and I don't know why, but I just had my heart set on it. And I really wanted Sunny. So I kept saying to my mother, I really want this, I really want this. And it wasn't until I started literally living like I had it, like I had the dog, that it started happening. So I started going out for walks more. So I was like, right, I'm going to go for a walk today because that's what would happen if I had a dog. I'd have to walk it, right? And the main thing that was really a selling point for me for this manifestation coming true was that I set my computer screensaver, because yes, at 11 I had a computer. I like to use the computer. I had a screensaver of this random rough collie that I found on Google. Okay, so it was just a random wallpaper, and I would look at it every day that I was on the computer, because I was on the computer a lot, because I was looking at High School Musical or whatever. And pictures of Zac Efron, I was like, oh my god, I'd love to. So I was looking at that, and every time I turned the computer on, I would see the picture of the rough collie, and it would just get me really excited and keep my vibration up really high, because I was like, I'm getting this dog, I'm getting this dog. I was really excited. And it was so funny because one day my mum came into the room and she said, I think we should get the dog. And I was beside myself. I was like, are you serious? We're getting the dog? This is amazing. It's so funny because I said to my dad, I know that I'm going to get this dog. I just know it. How can I not? So it was very interesting for me to be able to hear my mother literally say, we're getting the dog. Because I was like, it happened. It worked. But this is not where the story ends, okay? So we started looking at different breeders and different dog kennels, and we started saying, this is the kind of dog that we want. And we didn't really know what kind of specific credentials that we wanted. So we had a pedigree dog, which is about £700. They're fairly expensive, but again, with rough collies, these are very special dogs. They're quite rare dogs. You don't see them very often, and when you do, everyone goes, oh my god, it's Lassie. They're really excitable because they're such pretty, regal dogs. So we kept looking at different kind of breeders and different kind of, styles of dog we want, because with collies, with rough collies, you can get different kind of colours. So we had sable white, which is more of a tan colour, as you can see from the picture, but you can also get tricolour, and you can also get a greyer colour as well. So we wanted the sable and white colour, the more tan colour, and we went to finally find this dog breeder, but they said that they only had the runt of the litter left. So we were a bit because being told you have the runt of the litter is you get the poorest. And the reason that Sunny was a runt of a litter is because he was actually the biggest. There was nothing wrong with him. He was just a tall dog. He was just tall. And I remember because when I first picked him up, oh my god, my arms ached. He was just big built dog. And it was so funny because when they took out the documents to show us who his parents were, because his dad was some kind of very important pedigree, Crufts show kind of dog, the picture of his mum was the screensaver that I'd put on my computer. So I'd actually manifested Sunny before he was even born. So that to me was the ultimate success story, because I was like, oh my goodness, that is his mum. And I told them that literally at the moment, and they were like, well, that is quite spooky. But that was, even as a kid, that affirmed to me I had a power I didn't realise. And they kept going on with that kind of using the same kind of ideology of using a wallpaper to affirm things, which is why I think vision boards work so effectively, because not only do they kind of inspire you and motivate you, but they're constantly in your mind. I remember I used a vision board to manifest a job interview, literally an hour after done the vision board, because I was like, I'm going to get this job interview. They're going to call me. And it was only because I had this weird intuition to say, check your junk mail, because sometimes you get interviews sent to your junk mail. I've had 3 of them sent to there now. So I always check my junk mail every day as well, because I sometimes get client bookings there as well. And I'm like, why does this happen? But it was really interesting as well, because I was like, wow, the vision board really works. So, to go on to the second story. The second story is that this dog that I'm talking about now is not my dog, but a dog that I walk. So in the UK, we have a website where you can kind of walk dogs of other people because you don't have a dog or you can't. I can't have a dog at the moment because I live in an apartment that won't let me have a dog, and because it's not practical at the moment. So it's nice for me to go out and walk someone else's dog and kind of spend some time. So I knew I wanted a border collie this time, because I knew I wasn't going to get a rough collie. They're very rare. I really wanted a border collie because I kind of set my sights on either having a border collie or an Aussie Shepherd in the future. So again, this is kind of on the vision board, and I was manifesting it. And I saw this gorgeous border collie, and it was called Dobby. And funny enough, my mum used to kind of joke that she was called Dobby because she felt like a house elf, because she cleaned a lot. She was a housewife, and she felt like cleaning a lot. She felt like Dobby. It was kind of like basically a snarky remark to us that we didn't clean enough. So I saw it and I thought, that's so interesting that I've manifested it, and it kind of feels very personal to me. So that is kind of like what happens. And when I met him, it was so sweet because I was like, oh wow, like he's just such a lovely dog. And I felt so kind of connected to him straight off the bat. So those are two interesting success stories to do with manifesting dogs. But again, what I would say is start living as if you have it, like I did. You know, get the wallpaper and the screensaver of your dream dog. Start walking regularly every day as if you did have a dog. Even if it's raining, just like, well, I've got to go out and get a dog, you know, go out for the walk, because that's what happened if I have a dog. I couldn't just say, you're not going out today. You know, keep it going as if you already have it, and then you would manifest it. So I hope that little success story kind of pushes you along, and you want any advice on other things that have been manifested, because I have a lot of other success stories too. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.